Okay, so here are a basic set of 5 drills that you can do hopefully without the use of the knee. I take that back, 6. So here we go. First one is going to be in a chair, and then the second one will be in a chair after. What you're going to do is get a band that we had given you, and you're going to bring it to the center of your chest. Now, we're going to engage the core, so create a little tension. Now, how we want to do that is if I were to push my hands in and then try to use muscle tension to push my fingers out, so as you notice my fingers kind of press out, that's the kind of tension I want to keep engaged the whole time I'm doing this drill. So I'm going to maintain that, and you can also see that I can still talk and take small inhales and exhales while I hold this. We're going to have the band, I suggest like a door, usually a door handle's good. I have it against this table here. You can figure out where you can find it at an appropriate level. It can be a little higher or lower than where I have it. You're going to press it out while you're maintaining that tension, and then while you're doing that, you're going to try to lift one leg in kind of this march cadence. So, as you notice, my body isn't twisting as I'm doing this, and that's kind of the whole point. You want to try to maintain that tension in that midsection with that press out as I'm marching. You'll feel a lot of action going on through there. I suggest doing roughly 10 marches. You can do 3 or 4 rounds of that as appropriate. Second one's going to be what's called an L sit. So if you can find a chair or a stool, something that you can get a handle on the bottom, you're going to keep your knees bent, and if you could try to just bring your hips off the chair. Now, if you can only do like half this, that's still okay. You're going to get some engagement. What I would do is about a 5-second hold or about a 3-second hold, whatever you can tolerate. And I would do about 10 of these. They get a little taxing really quickly, and I don't want your shoulders to get bothered, so do about 5 rounds of 5-second holds with those. Next, where we're going to transition is onto the floor. These are just a couple of great ones that I tend to give people. First one's going to be, and I know you kind of have a bent leg here, we're going to do what's called a V-up. So your hands are going to come up at a small diagonal, about 30 degrees, and then your legs are going to come up, and you're going to hold for about 10 seconds. Or 5 seconds, rather. Good. I would do about five of those, take a break, and do a second round. Second one's going to be what's called a dying bug. So once again, we're going to create tension through here. I'm going to bring both my knees up, and my hands are both up, and I'm going to try to bring one heel to the floor as I'm bringing my other hand to the floor. They're not really going to touch. We're just going to bring them to the point where they're almost touching on the floor. You're going to feel, once again, you're going to feel a lot going on with this drill, especially if you're maintaining tension through here. So my suggestion would be to run through about 4 or 5 on each side, or even less than that, and then take small breaks. You don't want to start to get shaky, and you don't want your form to break. So you can do like 4. You could just start simply with 3 to 4 rounds of 3 on each side. I think that'd be a good start, and then work your way up. You can do as much as 4 rounds of 5. If you feel like you're even more comfortable with that, you can go higher. But that's good for that one. Next one, I know you already have a potentially bent knee here in the brace, so we could just keep that up. Hands are going to go under the body. We're going to lift the elbows up slightly. And what I'm going to try to do, my fingers are here because I want to maintain tension in my midsections to where my back isn't pushing into my fingers. So wherever you can get your head, you might only be able to get it to here, but if you start to come here and your back starts to push into your fingers, you've gone too far. So you want to find that point of challenge that you can bring your body up without bending your back. Hold for about 5 seconds and go back down. With this one, it's fairly easy. You could do probably 3 to 4 rounds of 5 with 5-second holds, and that should do it.